This is going to be another call to action video. But what I'm asking you to do is call your congressional and your senatorial representative. Why am I asking you to do this? Well, just last week, Biden decided to reissue an executive action moratorium about the COVID-19 ban on evictions here in the United States. Because between the COVID-8 package in December and in March, a total of $46 billion in rental and mortgage assistance was issued, and there was a stop on all evictions until all that money was distributed. Up at, and so far till now, only $6 billion has been released nationwide, and in some places, such as um, New York, a blue state, is having the most trouble with this program. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. First, Congress did set such high standards for people to be in what they view as in need of rental assistance, what they view is as pandemic distress, that they have to prove, the programs that actually distribute the aid have to prove such dire need that it's very difficult. And second, they don't have the workers for such the demand that this program, or excuse me, not the demand that the programs caused, just the demand that the pandemic caused, since we have still such a very big humanitarian crisis here in the United States because of the failures at so many levels. You can blame whoever you want. I don't care for this video. But we still have a general humanitarian process, or excuse me, a humanitarian problem. Because if people lose their homes, especially if they're sick with COVID, it's going to be just complete airborne, and more people are going to get sick and sick and sick, and we can't have this, especially, if they're older or even the younger. And so what needs to happen is, because the Supreme Court, when the eviction executive actions were issued, the greedy realtors actually took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled 5-4 to leave the CDC eviction moratorium in place, but their language indicated that they would have ruled 5-4 the other way, that the CDC overstepped their authority, because any type of eviction ban actually needs to be written by Congress. And so far, Congress hasn't done this. They didn't do it in their last appropriations bill, which was a major mistake in March. So, what I'm asking you to do is, in the description below, you will find a link to your representative. It's real easy. Write them and ask them, in the reconciliation package that I've been talking about in other videos. Well, make them put into the reconciliation package first language to loosen the restrictions on this $40 billion in unused aid that could help millions, or they could either just create a federal standard to distribute aid to the states, because there is a real question on whether if certain Republican senators even really truly wanted to help the poor people, because we do have a question of ethics on if certain members of Congress, regardless of party, even really wanted to truly help people, and that's why this these tough standards to meet were put in place to begin with, and you can even look to Schumer for that as well. So let's work together to not have a national homelessness crisis like they have in California right now. Or, well, actually, a lot of states are having a homelessness problem already, even without the eviction moratorium expiring. Because if it goes back to the Supreme Court, it's going to be ruled the other way. I hope you know that. I'm not trying to be prejudicial. It's just that they've already stated it in previous rulings. The only reason why they didn't rule it the other way is because they thought that the moratorium was already expiring before, so they didn't want to do the dirty work then. But now it's already being challenged, and so it's just a matter of time where we have a ticking time bomb on our hands, and we need to act now. Thank you.